Speaking of criminals, have y'all been seeing online all these captured video footage of people on airplanes just wilding the hell
Spazzing
out?
out.
The
Yes.
Federal Aviation Administration has reported a dramatic rise in cases of unruly passengers in 2021, which includes, hold on, let me get this correct. A passenger allegedly tried to break into a cockpit on a Delta flight. Another passenger, on an American Airlines flight was duct taped to an airplane seat last week after this heifer attacked the flight crew, tried to open the door mid-flight, kill everybody. The FAA, just out of control, just being crazy. The
And when
FAA
they get
fined.
duct tape at? Who had the duct tape?
That's a good question, Lisa Ray.
Probably electrical tape. As they ran down to the up under the luggage and got the
Baggage
tape.
claim.
Mhm.
So the FAA fined a passenger over $10,000 for refusing to wear a mask on a flight. Do you think it's becoming dangerous to fly? What do you think is going on with people? What's going on?
I think it's post-COVID anxiety, and folks ain't been nowhere in a long time. So
They posted up.
yeah, they've been so alone. So now I just think they're getting like social anxiety, and I don't know if it's lack of oxygen that just make them go crazy as hell. When they get up there, like, I'm just gonna open up this door to go where?
And you know what?
Doing?
Not
Where
even
the
just
hell you going?
did y'all see the lady that was actually in the airport? She took one of the little things to hit the ticket agent, and her daughter was just screaming, "Oh, mommy,
Yeah.
mommy,
I
don't!"
know that was sad, Lisa Ray. That was
Ooh.
real sad.
I was
wanted
so
to,
hurt.
and she knew. The worst part of the story, she knew she was on the no-fly zone list. She knew.
Yeah,
I looked at that because I was so
It's like
traumatized for the little girl that I was like, what was all of that about? That you think you can pick up the keyboard and beat her up and then walk away, and the little girl's like, "Mommy, I don't want you to get arrested." Like,
Right.
so then they found out later she was on the no-fly zone list.
Well, see, I think Vivica hit it on the nail down to the mental illness, but I'm going to take it a step further. Even I think the quarantine, we have to be mindful that people were probably already struggling with mental illness before the quarantine, and then when the quarantine hit, it brought out a lot of that aggression, a lot of the backlash, or a lot of the symptoms of the mental disorders that Americans are already dealing with, that is untreated, that we don't pay attention to. So now you done opened up the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people are like, okay, good, I'm gonna go down to the therapist and get my life together first, and then go out into the world. You've caused trauma, and then you threw them out into the world. So now some of this anguish, and this is just my philosophy, just my, it doesn't have to be true, but now you didn't throw all these people out into the world, and they already was crazy. You see what I'm saying? So now you get all kind of foolishness. Now I'm very concerned that you said Delta. Okay, because see,
in American,
that's where my frequent flyer miles rest. Okay, that's where mine reside. So I'm gonna need them to get it together, because those tickets are not cheap. Okay, then.
And what's so crazy is that they're not just doing it to themselves; they're taking other people's lives in their hand. Why are you opening up the emergency door? It's gonna suck everybody out.
That's low key terrorism. They should be in jail for that.
Yes.
That should not be a fine.
SYLEENA, that's a good idea. Instead of giving them fines, maybe jail time.
They should be in jail.
Once again, you need to go sit back somewhere by yourself again, and to function in.
You needed a quarantine. See, I would expect that from Spirit, because see, the Spirit don't need no quarantine. Spirit don't get that anyway.
Even the people that's on the flights that's fighting, if you see a fight break out in the aisle, you liable to get hurt too, because they move.
Where are the U.S. Army agents? Where are the hidden agents that be?
I know. Where are the captains? Yeah,
I like to call Spirit Break Your Spirit Airlines. First of all, the flight be $14 if you part of the $9 crew club. Then by the time they check your bag, which is $7,500.
Okay.
How you know though? How you know?
Because when I was broke, I flew Spirit twice, and I'll never do it again because they were so disrespectful.
I did it one time too, Claudia.
I did it
When
one
I'm
time
telling you,
too.
it was like the longest ride, but the only flight available. So I had to like
Yep.
fight the buck and like, dang.
It was
And then,
awful.
you
My
know,
knees was
but
in the
I'm
back of
telling
the
you,
chair like this.
I sat next to a very sweet man who wanted to share his earbuds with me.
Oh,
No, not sharing.
Looking at a movie, and I just kind of, was sitting there trying to figure out when am I going to check out, and like put the blanket over my head. And I just kind of looked at what he was looking at, and he took his thing out of his ear. He said, "You want to hear?" I did the same reaction.
No, mamula.
No, thank you. But
why does
thank
Spirit
you.
Airlines waste their money on the recline button? Here go the seat when you sit there, and here go recline.
Yep. When I tell you my knees was right here. The whole flight. This was my knees in my
Wait a minute. Don't you got to pay for your purse to go on there with the purse?
cell phone. They make you pay for your cell phone, your earrings.
You can get some water, but you gonna pay for the cup.
Don't you dare ask for no chips or no pretzels. They be like, that'll be $75.
You had to order them online. Those were special. You know how they used to bring the little book around with the little diamonds and the little fake jewelry and stuff.
Look, they make Southwest look great. You know what I'm saying? I'll jump on Southwest, go to Vegas in a minute. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They make you be like, where is Southwest? Because Spirit is a fool.